On to you Aries out here. So you Aries have the Tower, the Four of Cups, and then you Aries have the Five of Cups. So so even with you too, and I just talked about this in a Gemini reading, even with you too, you Aries are not spending or wasting time, rather, that you would have spent talking to somebody that is in the game, that wants to play games with you. The Tower, the Four of Cups, if a person wants to be stubborn, if they want to play stubborn, if they want to act like they're not going to give you any kind of attention, they're not going to date you, they're not going to do any of that, Five of Cups, you will leave. Because again, a lot of you Aries are learning more and more more and more every month, that there are more fishes in the sea, and that it's not the end of the world when somebody decides that they don't like you, they're not interested in you, right? Because who's to say who's really interested in anybody anyway, in that sense, when they're in the game specifically? You know, you can only tell when a person tells you that they're not interested in you if they're not playing a game, if they're not in the game. But for the most part, when a person is in the game, they're going to give you stupid excuses. They're going to come up with really stupid excuses, stuff that don't make sense. They're going to give you this, they're going to give you that. They're not really talking about, they're not going to be real with it. They're not, see, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, people who are in the game are a completely different animal than people who are not in the game. And what I mean by that is, what I mean when I'm saying that expression, I'm talking about these are two different breeds. They really are. A person who isn't in the game, when they tell you no, it's for real, and they have a legitimate reason why they don't rock with somebody like that. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably because of the person's value system. When a person is in the game or something like this, 9 times out of 10, they're petty. They wanna, you know what I'm saying? They're lying to you a lot of the times outright. They're running game on you. They're trying to basically get you to doubt your own confidence, get you to doubt yourself, get you to doubt, you know, what it is that you've built. And sometimes they could even be in competition with you. So when you decide to not play the game, right, or when you at a young age or however old you decide to not play the games, things is easy for you because things are clear. You know what you want to do. You know what you have to do. You know what's coming, right? You know what you want to do. You know, right? And everything is simplistic. I didn't say easy, but it's simplistic because it doesn't have all these complications like lying and trying to stunt on the other person, and you have to look a particular kind of way. Things have to appear a certain way, you know. So you Aries understand that when somebody is showing you like this that they're not into you, regardless of whether they're real or whether they're playing the game and they're a hyena, right? A chameleon hyena, or a hyena chameleon, right? You realize that there's other fishes in the sea. There's no need to really be upset. And the things that the Fool and the Three of Wands represents, especially since your life is turning out the way that you wanted it to, like I've talked about in the past couple of Aries. Yeah, so you finishing up some projects and stuff like this that I was talking about within the past couple of Aries readings, about how it is that, you know, some of these projects probably took thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? Hundreds of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. And you just now, it was a big project, right? Like I say, project, something that you are investing into, something that you are putting cash flow into, which could generate more cash flow for you, plus the principal on top of it that you've put into it. So now, you know, before you may have had a problem with cash flow. Now it's like you Aries will have a lot of more cash flow because again, you don't have to spend money on that stuff. You don't have to spend money on, you know, I ain't gonna say absorbent fees, but like just spending continually on that stuff. So on those projects. So it's like you, Aries, again, it's a fun time for you right now, because ironically, even though we're going into the colder months, this is kind of like your summer right now, where it's like, around this time where other people are going to be buying stuff for Christmas and, Thanksgiving and stuff like this, Halloween, right? Halloween coming up in the next 2 weeks, right? Your money going to be up, especially for January. So the King of Wands and the Emperor, right? The King of Wands and the Emperor represents how a lot of you, a lot of you Aries, you kind of get to ball out a little bit. Now, don't ball out too much, right? King of Wands, Emperor, King of Pentacles. This is you hanging out. The Emperor is Aries anyway, so you hanging out, balling out. Don't be too flashy. Don't have too much fun. The next thing you know, you start drawing a certain amount of attention to yourself. You want to draw attention only from the element of business. You know what I'm saying? Don't, if it's not for business, I don't suggest you draw attention for anything else other than business, right? Maybe if when it comes to people being attracted to you and they want to come talk to you on some romantic way, then they can do that. But don't draw attention for yourself when it comes to finances. That's not something you want to do, especially in today's world where a lot of people don't know how to make money. So the thing is that the King of Pentacles right here represents, and since that's the case, other than that, things should be very good for you. A lot of you Aries don't really have crushes. As of right now, you don't really have anybody that you're particularly looking at, or you've been eyeing for a long time. You've been peeping for a long time. And then, you waiting for an opportunity to go say something to them. You don't have any of that. You just staying focused and doing what you got to do, right? And I don't know, maybe if you want to go talk to somebody, then you will. The Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords, however, represents, and, because of this, a lot of you very much so are doing your thing. Two of Swords, whatever, that's their loss. People who didn't take you, Aries, seriously when you were crushing on them, when you did like them for a long time, when you were flirting with them, let them deal with those consequences. Let them deal with it, let them deal with it. So let's clarify the Two of Swords. You don't go to them. You don't go back to them. You don't try to rekindle this. So you have the Empress, the Justice, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. The Emperor, which is Aries, and the Four of Cups. Again, this is a time where this is for you. This is your time right now. Don't be sharing it with people that were playing like they were too good to come mess with you in the first place. So, don't feel compassion for anybody that's now crushing up on you, that's trying to holler at you, that's trying to talk to you, that knew you before, that dubbed you before, that now they're trying to come back. Nah, that's a dub. Or now you're dubbing them. No. New faces only. Because what happened is that they only going to be coming to you because you have some money. And on top of that, you looking good. So now they figure, okay, I can, you know what I mean? Like you're a lick. I can get some money out of you, and I can get your body from you, if you know what I mean. I can get some romantic fun from you. So all it is that they're going to want to do is use you up. You Aries, I would hope, don't want that, right? So it's just saying how it is that, you just got to protect yourself. And how you do that is by laying low. If somebody wants to come talk to you, Let it be a new face. If you want to go talk to somebody, let it be a new face. Clean slate. Nobody that you know that's been wasting time BSing forever and a day. Let's clarify this, the Emperor, since the Emperor keeps popping. Clarify the Emperor. Hold on. So to clarify, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, yeah, the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, and then you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, because the Ace of Pentacles, you've got a lot going for yourself, like I've been talking about. You got a lot more coming. That's good. And then you have the Three of Wands, a lot more new opportunity, free time on your hands to make money, as well as opportunities, right, to make more money, and potential opportunities, right? Nothing big, but potential opportunities, right? But you also have to keep your eyes open. I will say that. And then the Nine of Cups, things are just going well for you, right? And they're going well for you in the hibernation stage where you're finishing up. I never said that you were finished as of yet, right? Maybe some of you are finished and you're getting the results of that finished product or a finished product, but it hasn't ramped itself up yet to the point where all that money in financials stacking up to the point where you can make a big purchase yet. And see, now you have the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is when you have to learn to get your emotions under control, because people gonna come to you now that, you know, things are going well for you, right? People are going to ask themselves, why is it that you're so happy? Especially if you broadcasting your happiness, right? If you're visibly happy, people are going to wonder, excuse me, why is it that you're so happy? So some people are going to come investigate and ask questions, snoop around, like, why is it that you seem to be so happy? It's your job, Aries, to not really give that kind of secret away, only to the people that you trust and that are rock solid. But giving that secret away as to why maybe, you know, you Aries have investments and stuff like this, or you're moving up in a company and you're making more money, you got a raise, a big raise, you're making way more money compared to how you used to making everything. Keep that stuff to yourself, yo. Real talk. Keep that stuff to yourself. Don't be out here broadcasting to everybody about what you got going on, because we seen what happened with Young Dolph. We seen what happened with Nipsey Hussle. And I'm not saying that people are going to do that to you. But what I am saying is that there's something there where people don't like to see joy. People don't like to see a person that defeated the odds and basically has made something out of themselves. They don't like to see that. They want, if they're not the one shining, they don't want other people stealing their shine, right? This is a race and a competition for clout. When you successful, you're going to get clout because people are going to tell somebody that's going to tell somebody that's going to tell somebody. So keep this stuff to yourself, you know what I mean? But other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. I have 15,600 and change. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.